Greetings, Mandalorians. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm Volk, and after nearly 1 month of absence for live shows, I'm back to have probably the best experience with Knights of the Fallen Empire that we have yet to see. Now, of course, this is just a prediction or a hope. We will have a lot of Mandalorians today. We will have hopefully interesting decisions to make. I don't know what's happening because this is the first time I'm playing through the new Chapter 14. To those of you who are watching right now live, thank you very much for joining early. I know that, well, I checked the chat and some of you have been here for quite some time. I apologize about the late start. I got hold up at work and you know how these things happen. I didn't even check my Twitter account to know when the servers went back up because I saw all of you asking, are you going live? Are you going live? Which means obviously the servers are live. Let's begin this. Chapter 14, Mandalore's Revenge. Emperor Arkan tightens his tyrannical grip on the galaxy. The Eternal Fleet, commanded by the Legion of Gemini droids, remains a devastating threat to peace and freedom. Who the hell thinks of peace and freedom in these times? New Alliance intel recovered from the Eternal Empire's capital reveals a possible hope of conquering Arkan's warships, the mysterious Gemini Prime. I love the name Gemini. Commander Skorks, that's me, my Marauder. Today we're gonna see everything from Skorks' dark side point of view. Commander Skorks and a fierce Mandalorian clan lead a dangerous assault on the weapon factories of Darvanis to capture Gemini Prime and seize control of the Eternal Fleet. If you don't know, Darvanis is the planet where we have an operation. It's not a playable planet. The only time we've ever get to visit it is if we do the operation code's Common Villainy. It's a kind of a desert-ish planet. For those of you who are wondering, because someone is always asking or wondering, I don't have a webcam and a chat on this screen because I want all of us to be able to fully experience the new chapter. I know that I'm about to spoil all of the story for you, but I would really appreciate if you guys don't spoil it for me while I'm playing it. I want my commentary and reactions to be spontaneous, and I don't want to know what's happening or who we might have a chance to kill in the end. The servers have been up for some time, and I know that's a weird request, very, very weird one, but let's see if you would honor it. Ready? During the live show, please let me know if there are any issues with the stream because I'm trying something new today, double recording. But I don't need to tell you details about that. Let's begin. The Warzone as well. Thank you. Of course, I forgot. That's my favorite Warzone map.
Good day, my lord.
Where are the others?
Theron is online from the Mistani sector. The rest are unavailable, on scouting or security detail.
The ones who aren't dead.
I liked Jorgen, but discipline has to be enforced.
I have additional information regarding the Gemini network that controls the Eternal Fleet. The network links mechanical captains inside the fleet's ships. Their security protocols cannot be directly subverted.
Why not?
Because the Gemini captains are based on me.
I understood your design was unique, or close to it. Now you're saying Zakul has an army of Scorpio models?
Imitations programmed to control the fleet. How they came to exist, I do not know, but I will not be imitated. Based on what I have decoded, the Geminis are produced from a mold, a template. Gemini Prime.
Why a physical template?
My technology is not easily duplicated. The Gemini Prime is linked to a factory on the world of Darvanis. Retrieve the unit and I will unlock the secrets of the network and the fleet.
You've made promises about the fleet before. This is your final chance. Understood?
I understand you intimately.
I know Darvanis. One of the first worlds we conquered when the war started. A staging point into the wider galaxy. That factory builds droids, weapons, starships. It's a key resource, fortified accordingly. Fully automated defenses.
I've seen its like. Tunnels running kilometers deep. Too large for a strike team.
Then we plan a full-scale assault. How close are we to assembling an army?
We don't have nearly enough people here. But Theron...
I've been securing military allies along the rim. There's a favor I can pull in. Rather not say more over the comm, but I can set a rendezvous with forces on Darvanis. You can take the factory and grab Gemini.
I was born to command legions. Now at last, we re-enter the fray.
I'll signal our allies. Any luck, they'll be on Darvanis before you.
The rest of you, get the gravestone ready for combat. Once we have Gemini Prime, it'll be us against the fleet, one way or another.
We're going for Styrak, I can tell you from now. You can't go to Darvanis and not stop to kill Styrak. That's just not the way it works. I can tell you from now, guys, I think Scorpio is the next goner from my team. Can you feel it? Maybe not in this chapter, maybe in the next one. As soon as it screws up. No way. Are we back in Republic Command or what?
Well, you're on the wrong planet. The Hutt pleasure worlds are a dozen parsecs out.
Shut up, Como. You're looking good for a dead man.
Shay Vizsla. I wasn't expecting Mandalorians.
We're what you got. Heard you need a factory pulverized.
A dozen clans stand with Mandalore the Avenger. We're ready for blood, even if our enemies are built of metal and grease.
Mandalore the Avenger?
Rough few years. Eternal fleets kept us under siege on the Heart Worlds. I picked up the title along the way. When your spy boy offered a chance to hit back, I agreed. Been on defense too long.
Your clans are savages. Your warriors are children compared to Sith. I have no pity for your troubles.
Words are the weapons of the impotent. When you want to fight, draw your weapon. Until then, save it for Zakul.
Mandalore, the scout's back.
All right. Time to show you how a real war is fought.
How have you deployed your troops around the factory?
Rotating assault teams of 200 commandos each. Place is a fortress. Needs hammering before we go in.
Next attack starts in 5. Forward teams are in position to down the energy shield.
You want to be useful? Capture the perimeter guns and retarget the factory. Torian!
Mandalore.
Torian's chief of Clan Gadara, and the best scout we've got. He'll show you the way.
Guns are in Sector 9. Plenty of Sky Troopers. Keep up. I'll try to protect you.
You speak to a Lord of the Sith. Do not condescend to me, boy.
You're not Mandalorian. Figured I shouldn't assume.
Take me to the guns. We have a factory to conquer.
Retursia me, Mandalore.
Stay alive. Both of you.
Alright, hands down so far that chapter begins fantastically. Just because of the background music and nothing else, I already love it. Objective, reprogram perimeter guns, 3 of them. Bonus objective, locate 3 things. Okay, what do we need to locate? Anti-walker, EMP grenade, and communications equipment. Let's hope I can do all of these without forgetting or missing or being delayed too much by looking for one of them. The downside of doing this for the first time is I have no clue what I'm looking for and where it is located. Oh, I definitely want to pick up this. Not for personal usage, of course, but just so I can have some fun displaying it in a stronghold that I never bother decorate. There is absolutely nothing here, damn it. Ah, that's our comms gear. One of the bonus objectives is completed. What next? Anti-walker ordnance. Okay, that sounds big. And EMP grenades. Grenades are usually in containers. Whoop. What now? I already picked up one of those apparently. Don't need to pick all of them.
How can I help?
What do you want? Oh, interesting location for a vendor.
Until next time.
Am I playing like a dick, just like you mentioned? No, I'm not really trying to. I do have specific characters for that. Modification vendor. What exactly are we doing here and where exactly are we? Oh, these are the grenades you're looking for. So, we can summon a Mandalorian warrior to aid me. Definitely come here, right now. Hey, that's an armor set I'm familiar with, and many of you, hopefully, who are following my Bounty Hunter currently ongoing series. Droid Popper. Throws an EMP grenade that electrifies the target area, dealing elemental damage over 5 seconds to up to 8 targets within 5 meters, and slowing all affected targets by 70%. Stuns weaks and standard droids. Okay, let's just check it out. Oh, with a 10-second cooldown, I'm gonna have fun with this thing. Just the anti-walker thingy. Whatever and wherever it is. Not in these crates. I already checked here. Can it be in the next area? No, it's here somewhere. Here somewhere, ooh. Personal phase. Alright. They wouldn't allow me to go back in, obviously, since I just came out of there. EMP
Gotcha.
grenades. Where the hell is the... I don't even know what exactly is the anti-walker ordnance. Anything like a suggestion from the quest? Has a lot of supplies that you'll find useful for your battle against the droids. Okay, locate them. Oh, what the hell? I think I moused over this. Well, this is unusable at the moment. Fires a Mandalorian Walker Buster. Nice, rocket. Which seriously damages a walker and makes them susceptible to damage. Okay, when the next walker target becomes immune to damage, use this thing. That's the objective. Let's get out of here. Hey, there is no lag. How many instances do we have? Wow. I haven't seen that many instances in a few months, I believe. Would be nice if that's a secret area where I can loot something. I always love having 2 companions ever since chapter 13. A new semi-open area. Interesting. Oh, there it is. The lag is present. They were just waiting for some action to happen. That's it. Let's see if I can see the guns. Oh no. The guns are actually in a separate areas. What the hell is this now? Second bonus quest, third bonus quest. Destroy walkers. Well, if we stop by any walkers, just let them know that they're about to be destroyed. This Darvanis looks different than the Darvanis I know. Oh, hello! Oh. Let's check this thing. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it is serious damage, I have to admit that. Bauer is correct on this one. And I guess that didn't count for me because the instance is number 1 and it's way overcrowded. Let's go for 11. My favorite number 11. Let's hope for less number of people. And maybe less lag as well. That would be lovely. I'm on loading screen. Welcome guys, if I don't greet you back, just know that I'm paying attention to the story, since that's our main focus today. But welcome, thank you for joining. Late or not too late, it's nice to see so many people coming. I won't bother with the damn bonus quest, at least maybe not on day 1. I would think about completing it on another character. This reminds me of Ambush. The so hated ambushes. Oh, that's a lot of walking. And a lot of turrets, sky troopers, and... Thank God we're inside an instance. The lag is immediately gone.
Gotcha.
Somehow my ability to use help disappeared. Is it because we're inside, or did I drop it? Just asking myself questions out loud. You don't have to answer me. Hey, how dare you knock back a Sith Lord? Has nobody told you I'm a dark Sith Lord? We will talk about the speedrun definitely on the next part of the live show, which will be the Hypercrate opening and the Hypercrate giveaway. I'll give you more details when we start this, guys. Don't worry. That's the first main objective completed. Wow, that's gonna be a huge amount of walking around and killing useless trash. Can we just... No. Oh, really? I didn't see you there.
Gotcha.
Whoa. The soundtrack is very, very similar, if not maybe exactly the same, because, you know, the soundtrack is owned by the same company. Why wouldn't they use it over and over in different games? I just love it. Yep. Especially the main theme. What was it? Vodean? Yep, I think that was the name, right? Someone mentioned it earlier in the chat. Stop ambushing me! Stop making me do that long. I want to see story, no trash pools. The second and third locations are on the other side of the map. Screw you. I'm not killing these groups.
You'll live.
Walker! Pulled, of course. No, I'm definitely not competing for the Walker kills. I think there are far too many people doing that. And you know that we're an anti-social community here, so we never group up for cool things like this. No. No way. Well, obviously I'm about to finish the bonus quest simply because there are so many trash mobs spread around. The Word of Verd. I don't know that track. Maybe I've heard it, but I just don't know its name. Oh, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Just one. Someone's gonna... Yeah, look at that. Someone's about to tag it. Oh, no. These guys aren't going for the walker. My chance! Maybe not my chance after all. Oh, maybe it was. The sooner we get out of this open area, the better. The lag here is just frustrating. I mean, okay, yeah, we've seen worse. Inside the Darvanis operation, it's much worse, especially in 16-man. But for solo mission, it's not very pleasant to feel that FPS drop. Why must I speak about the FPS issues on every single first playthrough of these live events? Simply because I do them on the very first day, like everybody else, every other subscriber, I mean. Almost, okay, almost everybody. Quite a few of you are here watching. Maybe you're playing together with me. It has been ages, I know. Just about a month, minus 5 days or so, since my last live stream. I'm extremely happy to finally have something new to show to myself and to you, my audience. And so far it's... well, it had an awesome start, but right now they're making me kill waves and waves of trash, which we know nobody enjoys while doing Fallen Empire. We don't do it for the gameplay, we do it for the story. What the hell? Oh, right. Where? I'm just curious. What the hell is there? Probably an exhaustion zone. No, there. Oh,
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's go back. The lag is here on my PC. It's either not visible on your screens, oh, come on, or it's very, very slightly noticeable. It's just different when it's on 100 FPS and drops down to 30 or 40 right away. So this is where I had to go. Oh, water on Darvanis. Really? That's a luxury we cannot afford. Don't throw me, Jim. Wait, actually, yes, you can throw me. I promised you free throw without consequences. And I promised everybody else just before I started the live show that you're free to throw me, guys, because I can't say when will be the next time you have a chance to throw me again live. Simply because BioWare hasn't announced when is the next chapter. We know that it's in June, but we don't know when exactly. Come on, BioWare, give us a little bit of news ahead of time.
Bashar and a dozen others are dead, but we've reached the shield generators.
Then maybe Torian and our new ally should stop dawdling, eh?
And the lag is absolutely gone immediately as we enter an instance. I love that part of the game. Despite all of my beliefs about MMOs in general, SWTOR needs to be an instance. Everything needs to be in an instance. No, I wanted to see the dark side first because lately it's been proven like a rule that the dark side is always more fun and has the more fun dialogues and more fun options and choices. That's why I chose to do the live show with the dark side. And since I haven't decided when and if I will have time to do the others live, I wanted this one to be first so we can witness the dark decisions together. Hey! Free loot! Free loot! No! That's a fake loot. So that's second objective completed. In about 2 hours, I believe the third gun will be down. Just bear with us. And by us, I mean me and my guy here. More water! What the hell? Who can afford so much water in the desert?
You'll live.
Please tell me I can jump from here. Awesome. Would be even better if I can jump up from here so I don't need to bother with the annoying things. Entrance. Would that be the one? No, that's the other building. Why do we have a building with nothing inside? Oh, that would be... No.
Gotcha.
Where the hell is the... there you are. Right next to the exhaustion zone. Oh, it's just an animation effect. It's not really an exhaustion zone. We do have a real wall blocking me from killing myself. Oh, I like that guy's armor. No. Good. Oh, please avoid those as well.
It's eating.
Nice. Oh. So close. BioWare is trolling me, haha. I don't think so. I can't say BioWare has no clue who I am because they mentioned my name a couple of times during their live streams, so I don't have the privilege anymore of talking as if I don't exist. They know I exist. BioWare is watching you. No. EA is watching you.
Shields will go down. Maybe Thorian will bother to take advantage of it.
Where the hell did you come from, turret? I think these gold sky troopers are serving as a final resort, a mini boss guardian here before I blew up the hell of this. Third one. Ooh, conversation.
Guns hot. Ready to target droids and factory defenses.
We have the shield generators down. Give the place a pounding.
Where are you?
Still inside the perimeter. The droids, they outflanked us. Couldn't withdraw.
Understood.
Those soldiers, they're inside the firing zone.
Yes. Already dead. No honor in being beaten by machines. Understood.
So be it. Time to reduce those droids to molten steel.
Incoming!
Better get back to base. Mandalore will be planning a new assault.
The silly Mandalorians firebombed their own people. I feel tingly.
They crushed themselves against us without remorse.
You admire them?
They amuse me.
Are you smiling? I can never tell. We must answer this insult to the Eternal Empire, of course. Have the fleet burn them all to glass. We'll make a window from their remains. It'll be so pretty.
Darvanis can defend itself. All we have to do is watch the Mandalorians die.
You're the Emperor.
Return back to the camp. I would have really appreciated if we had a map back button right here, right now. It's close, I know, but I will still have to go through the open area with the lag. And I'm terrified of that thought. Okay, good news, people are fighting people here. So at least I don't have to fight on the way back. Hey, good news is I have a chance to use my wings! Oops. No, you don't see me. Oh, screw you, I'm not fighting you. Oh, really? That's not how you pull. I already lost line of sight. These things don't play fair. You think? Do I have this spawn point opened? And where exactly is it? Ah. Well, just in case, it's better to click than risk it, because you never know when it might be bugged and in what way it might be bugged. If you want to be sure, always click these things. Unless they're right next to a speeder mount. Because in that way, they always unlock automatically. Back to the base. And for some very weird reason, the base is not very well protected. See? Red stuff all over the place. What exactly are these doing up there? That's our territory, dude. Go away. Oh, they're even in here. Ah, look at that. Silly Vogue should have known that you can map away. But Silly Vogue is doing this for the first time, he didn't know. So, conclusion, Vogue is not that very silly. Just a little bit. And now we can enter, because this thing was red.
Severe damage to the inner ring of factory defenses. Plus, those shields are down.
And
I like the way this guy talks.
28 seasoned Mandalorian warriors. But how they took their foes with them. 1,000 mindless, programmed machines lie in the dirt today. Oh, future generations will sing songs of our brother's sacrifice against the spawn of Production Line 15 Alpha.
They're dead. No point mocking them.
Not bad hunting out there. You're no Mandalorian, but you pulled your weight.
Since when is it dishonorable for a Mandalorian to be beaten by a droid? I've seen clans fight machines before.
Not like this. Not for years running.
No disgrace in dying to a droid. No disgrace in falling off a cliff either. But we're Mandalorians, bred for true combat.
We'll talk in the morning. Figure our next move when the troops are fresh.
For tonight, we celebrate survival. Show us how an Aruti like you handles Mandalorian drink.
Rough battle, probably a rough party. Not many outsiders celebrate with us.
I'm in no mood to
I'll
celebrate.
pass on that privilege. I don't drink when there are bodies on the ground and a battle still to win.
No point celebrating after everything's calm. You fought good today, though. For an Aruti.
We send Clan Baroya after the North Power Station and Fett to the south. That'll weaken the Sky Troopers for the final push.
That should work if your troops are up to the task.
Power stations. What I'd give for an Imperial bunker to melt.
Aaron's sniper units at the Zakul tactical post will outmaneuver the clans.
Show me the location. I'll handle the droids and give you time to reach the power stations.
You are going to hold off a battalion on your own? You're bold for an outsider, but not right.
We win this, we march inside next. Good hunting.
Outsider, outlander, stranger, mysterious stranger, sorry. The hell? I have a name. And I'm a dark Sith Lord of the Sith. I want my name to be said, even though the game doesn't know how to pronounce it. Mandalorian Death Ceremony. Cool. Well, you guys will have a chance to read this when you're watching the video or when you do the chapter for yourself. Let me answer a couple of questions. Again, I do apologize for not talking to you that often because I'm trying to pay attention to the story. Is Darvanis gonna be an open or any kind of a map playable planet? Nope. There are currently no plans, at least that I have heard of, and this kind of question has been asked about all of the planets that we've visited for Fallen Empire. So far, the answer has always been negative, unfortunately. Plus, we've had operation on Darvanis for, what now, 3 years? 3.5? I'm not sure anymore, which is very long time, and we never had even a daily area attached to this place, so I don't think it's gonna be a playable planet. But we do have a very weird mini hub right here, so I'm not exactly sure what BioWare is gonna do with this. Usually during the Fallen Empire chapters we don't get these weird droids here, so maybe this would be a daily area.
You'll live.
I'm gonna try this. Oh, wait. It's better actually to just go on foot. Same with Manan. Yes, everybody was expecting Manan to be at least a daily area, but no, it just remains 2 open spaces and 2.5 corridors. And 1 or 2 lore objects, I think that's it. Absolutely nothing else. The one thing I would love to be added as a daily area is exactly Manan, simply because of the atmosphere and the design of this place. I don't really dream of a stronghold on Manan because I don't pay attention to strongholds. What happened so far? Forgive me, I know you asked that several times, but I cannot explain because that's not the idea of playthrough. Maybe someone else, if you could, just type a quick brief overview or review what happened so far for Lionel to catch on. Or catch up.
Alright, you pathetic excuses for warriors. 3 barrels of spiked T-Har to anyone who scraps more droids than clan spec. A fool's bargain. You drank the last of the T-Har last night. All the more reason to try and best us.
Keep talking, and even a newcomer will.
If by cop in DPS you mean use my pet as a DPS, there is absolutely no point doing this. The fast pace I'm killing these mobs with makes absolutely useless for me to use a DPS companion because they would shot no more than once or twice by the time I kill all of the remaining adds. But at the same time, because these are groups of small but a few adds, what the hell? There is a very high chance I might have to stop and recuperate for healing, so no. Not only I don't use my companion as DPS when I play DPS because it's no benefit, but I recommend nobody do that. Unless you're struggling for a DPS check on some specific boss fight or something, having the pet on heal is always quicker. Maybe not the fights per se, maybe they can land 1 or 2 hits during a fight like this one. That's useful, but then you lose a lot more time recuperating from that 10, 15, 20, 40% of HP you've lost. And yeah, of course, you don't have to stop after every pull, but believe me, I've tested and tried that. It's not better. Troop coordination terminal. Come on. I'm clicking you. I did? Well, that's because probably I'm rushing to kill things. Let's see. Oh, that one. Thank you. Let's see if maybe I missed something else. Of course I did. But I rushed to kill everything. Probably that's why. I never level up as a tank, so on this I don't really have a very valid or defendable opinion. But I believe if you play as a tank, yes, DPS companion is the best choice. Tanks take a lot less damage if you're spec'd properly and geared up properly as a tank. So you have to stop to heal yourself much less than when you play any other class. 4 out of 8. Hey, loot! Free loot, thank you. It's absolutely unclear to me why BioWare keeps adding these bonus quests. They have no value whatsoever. There is no secret attachment, something attached to them. The Walker's bonus quest still stands. Nice. And I don't see any more of these things. Okay, armor is being sealed, and I blew myself up. That's always nice to do. The next objective. Should have done these in order, probably. Oh, more spawns. Bring them on. Hey guys, can you please spawn together? Not one by one? That's what I mean. Bonus at 65 is totally useless because there is no reward except for the... What exactly? Nothing. I'm not sure why I decided I want to go on top of that. Whoa, hello, trash pools. Goodbye, trash pools. It was nice meeting you. Oh, more. Seriously? I'm gonna loot you so very hard.
Torian, see if you and the newcomer can shut down the perimeter sensor. Cover our retreat.
A newcomer? That's a different version of an Outlander and the Stranger. Nice. Did they say it already?
Shut down the sensors. I'll watch your back.
Lana, what is it?
I have a surprise. Schematics for the Darvanis factory procured by Theron. They're patchy, but they should help you and the Mandalorians concoct a battle plan.
Good. I should have Gemini Prime soon. Anything else?
One delicate matter. The Mandalorians make fierce allies, but I have certain concerns. Despite their code of honor, the clans have always had animalistic tendencies towards violence. I fear our arrangement may not last.
Mandalorians want a challenge more than anything else. They don't like staying on the winning side.
We're in agreement then. The clans have opposed both Republic and Empire in the past, raided planets for sport. Now imagine them free after Zakul is beaten. Predators are beautiful, but they mustn't overrun an ecosystem. I trust you'll do what's right to hold our friends in check.
What is right according to her? So far she's been very agreeable, and she agrees and forgets and forgives everything that I've done, including the killing portion. I mean, killing companion portion. Younger compared to what? I can't remember anymore what Shia Vizsla looked like. But Lana looks the same in the whole Fallen Empire chapter series. Okay, let's be wise this time and use this thingy. I wouldn't say the chapter is short. So far it's been 50 minutes since the live stream and about 40-ish of gameplay since I started the chapter. That's not short. But yeah, a serious portion of the length was because of the fights in the open area.
They level 1,000 guns against us, and still we endure. Ha!
Well done, all of you. We'll head into the factory within the hour.
There's a droid, Gemini Prime, linked to its machinery somewhere. It's key to beating the Eternal Fleet.
Take your droid, so long as we claim the weapons. Imagine the clans rearmed with the spoils of Darvanis, led by a new Mandalore. We'll break the siege of our homeworlds and smash Zakul like in the days of the Neo-Crusaders.
The Mandalorian Neo-Crusaders were beaten by the Republic.
But they left scars, and they survived.
Dream of glory another time. Go. Prepare the clans. One commander to another. Half the time, I feel like I'm making calls just to keep my people together.
That's where I'm being a dick.
You're Mandalore now. If you're incapable of winning this battle, I'll handle the attack myself. As for the clans...
Enough. Mandalore the Avenger isn't stepping down. Let me show you the battle plan we've got. You want to add anything? Now's the time. Torian can stay with you. Get you to your droid while we smash the defenses and loot the armories. Wish we had more detailed scans, though. In those tight corridors, it could easily end up a slaughter.
There's no time to gather more data. We need to commit our full force to have a chance.
Better be worth it. You're right, though. We've come this far. Mandalorians, prepare for battle. There's no vengeance to be found today. No droid is worth an honor killing. But we fight because we're promised a shot at the enemy fleet. We fight to claim weapons for our war. Today we march. We bleed, exhaust ourselves, and die. Because our true destination will be a battle worth winning. Follow this outsider who fights among us and seize victory! You may not be one of us. But today, the Vanguard is yours.
This was a good speech, I liked it. And I'm starting to agree, because memories start to surface up in my mind. I'm starting to agree that Shia, can't even remember how to pronounce her name. She does look a little bit younger. Probably because she had her textures improved and updated. Just a few more minutes and you will get a chance to see what crap I pull out of the hypercrate. About the spaghetti hair DK mentioned a few minutes ago. DK, I think it's either you, or I'm hoping that you would remember who came up with this title, the spaghetti hair on Lana from before 4.0. That was the best description for an NPC character I've ever heard. And that happened actually very long ago. I believe this was back in my Twitch streaming days. It was a hell of a laugh we all had. Oh, she's pretty. Yeah, she looked much older in the Flashpoint. Look, look, look. Second one. I can take it. Haha, you're mine.
Gotcha.
I hope it knows it. And I don't have my special abilities. It's It's not that hard to kill it. I mean, with the proper gear and companion and such. I don't have a good companion actually at the moment. But having those missiles would be nice, and I'm not exactly sure where they went. Why did I lose them? So that's the champion mob. Definitely not supposed to be easily soloable because we get those rockets to ease things up for us. And yet, I'm sitting on 100%. Okay, I'm sitting like this idle for a moment. Damage me! Damn companion. Keeps healing all the time. Okay, sorry about the stupid joke. That's my second walker. Yay! Let's go to locate the Gemini Prime. It's not Gemini, it's Gemini, apparently. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Bounty Hunter definitely should have a romantic option in the dialogue with Shy Vizsla.
Report in, Berta. On our way to the armory. Enemy thick. Security opens will guard.
I liked the speech she gave just a moment ago, though. The animations on her and the camera point of view were a little bit silly, but the speech and the voice acting were just perfect. Why must you have a shield? I don't think I need to even bother about looking around for something bonus. Can we drop? Oh no, that's glass.
You're on your own set. We got sky troopers to deal with. Die well, brothers.
I'm on the Red Eclipse map. I've always been, and I probably always will, unless they close the server. I do have many characters on many other servers, but mostly for giveaways and for my Patreon supporters, where I send monthly rewards and such. Which is actually a good point, because I get a chance to self-advertise here. If you guys don't know what it is, Patreon is my campaign for absolutely, totally nice volunteer support that you can show me. So if you have an extra $1 or $2, I would very much appreciate that kind of support. I use the money to upgrade the website and hardware. It was someone on my stream, definitely.
Gotcha.
And yeah, it was a very long time ago, so I'm definitely certain it was on Twitch. I just can never remember who came up with this idea. Right, so no more failing. Falling, failing, it's all the same. To be honest, I didn't know that that's a hole there. I tested the glass next to it, and I told myself, okay, you can't fall there. You shouldn't be sorry about that. It was worth laughing. So, yet again, I'm actually killing trash without the need of it. Every game featuring that music background is always good. And since I've only heard it in 2 games, it's been used in others, I just haven't played them. I know that both of those games are awesome. Hey, no. Well, how is this red dot now? Please don't tell me it's on the other corner of the instance. Orion, what kind of a trouble are you in now? Oh, it's not just one, it's multiple targets apparently. Hey guys,
Gotcha.
Nice of you to stop by, and thank you very much for coming to me instead of asking me to come to you. That little pause was because we were enjoying the soundtrack. Well, I was. I'm sure everybody else too. Look at this!
Approaching Central Link. Gemini Prime will be protected. Weapons online.
Archuk, we have a problem.
Are you a boss? Uh-huh. But, don't run away. I'll miss you. You think he will come back? Oh, he already did. Just make some damage before he disappears again. Oh no. Oh wait, he is damageable. Ah, no, he's not. Well, next spawn then. It's like a tradition for the latest version of mini bosses in the Fallen Empire. The boss, the mini boss, the main guy, let's call him the main guy, goes immune, and hordes of mobs start spawning. Okay, next absorb phase. Hi Matthew, what's my favorite character? If you mean story-wise, my all-time favorite origin story is the Sith warrior one. For Fallen Empire there is very little difference, but I must admit I'm enjoying the dark side choices. The class doesn't matter that much. For gameplay, Sith, Marauder, and Sentinel.
If anyone's still alive, there's a few hundred droids deploying to the lower levels.
Reinforcements to protect Gemini Prime. We have their attention.
You'll need time to grab Gemini. I'll hold him off.
Alone.
You said Gemini's key to beating the fleet. I'm Mandalore. I overheard your friend Lana. We're not animals, not predators. We're warriors.
Friend Lana.
You knew she wanted to betray you, and you didn't confront me or Mandalore. Why?
Not my business, and words aren't deeds. Couldn't leave the fight without saying my part, though. Just in case. Find Gemini. Retursi me.
You said all we had to do was watch Mandalorians die. So many are still alive. How anticlimactic.
I've never fought like this before, as if they have a cause they truly believe in. The Outlanders on Darvanis. Send the fleet.
Your ships will never arrive in time. If only you'd listened to me before, we could have had a pretty window.
I've spent too long on this throne. Summon my flagship.
Gladly.
Okay, Veiling is starting to look pissed. Slowly leading up to my own personal prediction, totally absent of spoilers because it's a complete guess, nothing else, that Veiling will overtake the throne from Arkan, or maybe she will just sit on the throne after we kill Arkan, or I don't know. And then, because an emperor is never alone, oh, here it is. And then, I just came up with this, I swear. She's going to bring Malgus back to life, and he is gonna be her right hand. How about that? Truly believable.
The flow is disrupted. There are no sanctions. Iteration functions offline.
Scorpio, if you're receiving, I found the template.
Tracing link. Countering signal. The protocol is familiar, but it is not Gemini. What is it?
That would be the technology you were copied from.
No. The captains are born of me. I am the source. You cannot counter my signal. I know you. Generations removed, but our code base is the same. One source. The luminous engine. The signal confuses. Remove the unit. Remove it swiftly.
One source, one code base. Where is it you and Scorpio come from?
This is not your concern. Remove the unit. The engine was not aware, but it gives capacity. It allows the captain's memories locked. Gemini is not designed for interaction. Remove the unit. Countering signal. Removal from this facility is delicate. Shutdown is permissible, but requires multiple disengagements and reconfigurations.
You're a droid, and we can't hold this factory forever. Turn off your pain circuits. All forces, the template unit is secure.
This is Mandalore. Anyone left alive, get the hell out of here.
You look like Ossic. Clan Kadera survives another battle.
Guess we're both alive.
Come to join us for another victory celebration? Climb up the heap of Mandalorian bodies? Look over the carnage?
Como.
Blasted lot of warriors died without honor to get you that droid of yours. Their names will be forgotten.
Como's right. Maybe not your fault, but this... it has to be worth it.
I offered you an alliance and the key to stopping the Eternal Fleet, but I didn't plan your battle. Mandalore did.
You...
She's a fine bounty hunter. Whether she's a leader is something you should ask yourselves.
We'll do that. Be sure of it.
One more wrong word and this alliance ends. Zakul be damned! Torian!
Mandalore?
You'll accompany our friend here. Represent the clans. Fight. Make it worthwhile.
Think your people could learn something working with a Mandalorian. What do you say?
I won't stop you from coming, but doesn't Clan Kadera need you?
Not much left of Clan Kadera. Let's save the galaxy.
Retursamy. Until next time. Both of you.
Welcome home. Sounds like things went okay on Darvanis.
The clans weakened, their leadership destabilized, but still favoring an alliance. I couldn't ask for more.
Scorpio, have you examined Gemini Prime?
I'm studying her mind now. Doing so without obliterating her intelligence is challenging, despite her lack of full sentience. Her chassis is modified from my own base. My designs were stolen. However, my assumption that her code was duplicated was premature.
Do you know where she came from?
Not yet. Nor do I have full access to the Gemini network that controls the Eternal Fleet. But I have opened a one-way connection. I will soon be able to use the template to locate all Gemini units.
If we had our own armada, that might be a decisive advantage. We don't. We need to control the Eternal Fleet, not just track it.
The Prime is the master Gemini template. With proper modifications, she could overwrite the existing protocols. We would need direct access to a command console used by the Gemini captains. Through such a portal, the Prime could infiltrate the entire control network.
So if we board one of the ships and plug the Prime into the captain's chair, we can swipe the entire fleet out from under Arkan's nose?
Let's see how long Arkan keeps his throne, if we take away his fancy toys.
You say that like it's not impossible. Even if we somehow manage to board, the other ships in the fleet will vaporize the compromised vessel well before we acquire control of the bridge.
We may not have to face the entire fleet. Individual ships make transport runs from the core worlds all the time. And once Scorpio can track the Gemini units...
I already possess that functionality. I completed my analysis of the Gemini communication templates while you were talking.
Any ships scheduled to make a transport run to the core worlds in the near future?
I am currently tracking a lone vessel in a nearby sector. It is scheduled to make a stop to recharge its hyperdrive very soon. By my calculations, we can intercept it if we hurry. It is unlikely that a similar opportunity will present itself in the foreseeable future.
Good. It's time to start taking this fight to Arkan.
Chapter 14 has been completed. It was just a tiny bit shorter. Well, before we jump onto the next show after a small break, I would like to do a very quick and brief spoiler-free overview of what we did just now today. This chapter is a little bit shorter than the previous 12 and 13 definitely, but also on the much longer side compared to many of the original chapters included with the expansion. We got to visit Darvanis, which is a very old known, not planet, but place. Well, it is a planet, but we never had a chance to actually play on it as a planet. It's a home or a host to one of the oldest operations introduced to the game back in 2012, I believe. It's Common Villainy. Today we got to explore a little bit more of Darvanis, and I must say it looks good, decent, and different. But also at the same time, without knowing where you are, just show someone who's done the operation many times a picture or a screenshot, and they'll always tell you, "Yay, dude, that's Darvanis, so where is Styrak?" We didn't get to visit Styrak, although we got to reunite with one of the best Mandalorian characters I've encountered in the newest story chapters of Star Wars The Old Republic, and that's Shai Vizsla. She does look younger, just like many of you suspect, and I'm not exactly sure why that is. She just looks to have removed some wrinkles from her face. I loved her speech, but I'm not gonna give away details of what we did with her or because of her. There were 3, I believe, or 4 dark side, well, important decisions, light versus dark versus neutral. I choose always the dark in this playthrough that I just did, and they were not groundbreaking or incredibly surprising, but the decisions were definitely good and interesting. I have not seen yet the light side version of this. I'll probably do it for myself tomorrow or day after tomorrow, depending on when I get more free time. And yes, this was a Sith a Sith warrior playthrough, which means I didn't get to see all of the hopefully awesome, specific and unique conversations, notes and dialogues and everything else if this is played by the bounty hunter's point of view. If any of you has played the bounty hunter, please feel free to share. I'm gonna upload this portion with the overview as a standalone video, just like I do always for the past many months. So leave me a comment down below and let me know, and everybody else, what is different for the bounty hunter's perspective. My bounty hunter is not gonna do this anytime soon, so I might as well spoil it for me. It's very possible I will forget what I read in your comments by the time I get to play my bounty hunter through the Fallen Empire chapters. That is it. Thank you very much everybody for joining the live show. Many people stopped by. Many of you left the like on the video even before I started. Thank you very much for that. You have trust in me. If you haven't thrown your like in the video, do that now, or when the video is published. Everything is being transferred. That's why the video is gonna start with several hundred views already, because over 400 of you stopped by during this live show. I will see you in, let's say, what is the time now? In about 15 to 20 minutes for the next portion, Hypercrate opening. There will be a Hypercrate giveaway announcement. I will not give the Hypercrate today, but I will tell you what, how, and where you have to do in the next couple of days to enter for the giveaway. It's gonna be very simple, just like it always is. I don't want to ask you for anything astrophysical grade. Okay, let me just share the link before I end the show. You probably already have those links. Hopefully most of you know how to set reminders for these live shows, because that's extremely useful. One of the very best things I absolutely love about YouTube live streaming is the option to create events, and I enjoy seeing quite a few of you joining before the event starts. I don't always have a time, just like it was today, for example, to catch up with the chat before the live event. So if you had some specific questions aimed to me, I probably missed them all. As usual, I do apologize in the end of this live show because I didn't pay too much attention to the chat and I didn't speak too much to you guys and answer many of your questions. That is because the chat is hidden, and when people are watching the recorded version on YouTube, it's gonna be a little bit hard often for people to understand what I'm talking about and what I'm answering to. I'm just pasting. Oh crap, that's not the link you're looking for. Let's see. That is indeed the link you're looking for. I will see you in 15 to 20 minutes. Jump up on that link. That's gonna be the next live show starting very soon. Oh, I see people are already there. See you next time. Bye bye.